All right. I have a video uploading. So something came to me on my way home, and I thought it was really quite. So often enough, I've seen in my career field of working since I was 15. I've worked since I was 15 years old. All right, I've been in the working force. I've paid my dues. I'm paying my dues. I'm doing my thing. I got to make sure those dowds are up for the 401ks. That said, I think I've went like a month of not working since I was 15. Like I like working. I love working, honestly. I love what I gain at every establishment that I've worked at, in every career field that I've found myself in, that God like places me in. I take so much away. I really do. And so I embrace it, right? I just embrace it. It's hard. It's very hard. And I've cried. But I don't know. I'm just different. I know that about me. I get that. I wish more people would come and talk to me about me, instead of talking about me in the way that people do. I really wish, and I look forward to the day that God unravels everything the way that he does, because I really feel like there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of hearsay, a lot of narrations, a lot of so many different things. That said, something that I've recognized in my work field of things. I had to stop that video. I'm still not smoking, by the way, guys. I'm really proud of myself. I do vape. I'm not even vaping that much these days, and I do the Zyn pouches. They've come in my clutch. I know it's not the most attractive thing, but it is what it is. It helps me. Judge me. Okay. That said, what I've noticed in the business front of things, in reference to like corporations and businesses that I've worked at, is so often enough, like businesses hit this like plateau of success, and whatever that looks like for them, whether it's banking, corporate America, property industry, real estate, insurance, contractors, vendors. I mean, we can go down the list, right? People get a taste of success, and they just want more. And so they just keep pouring out, pushing more in reference to like, whether it's offices, employees, or fill in the blanks. Right? Like for me, example, in reference to property management, it kept vastly growing very quickly, but the operational side was not conducive to keep it flowing in a manner. Like one person is not capable of doing 10 people's jobs, right? And because they're gonna burn out. There's gonna be errors. There's gonna be, it's just, there's a conglomeration of things that could happen, right? Not to mention, when you grow so vastly and so quickly, you need the operations, and you also need the resources, and you need the training to go grow with you. You have to grow together, right? To keep it conducive for the success to continue, right? Again, agree to disagree. These are just things that I've picked up. And so often enough, I see where like companies, they grow vastly, they get that taste of success, but the operations, they don't grow with it. They stand where they're at. The responsibility grows bigger and bigger and bigger on whatever hat you're wearing or wherever you're at in the corporation, right? And then it kind of starts falling. It starts falling because there's cracks in the system. Not to mention the resources aren't up to where they're at. Not to mention, because you're growing so vastly, you've got new people coming in, but the training's not where it needs to be. So you're not all, bye, I love you too. They're not all on the same page, right? And so you have all these different angles of the company not conducively growing strategically the way that they need to help the flow go. Why? Because they're so intrigued by the success. They're so intrigued by the money. They're so intrigued by, and it's like, you can't, it's gonna fall. There's gonna be there's gonna be blanks in the system. It is. You're gonna have somebody like me, in the property management industry, because I dang sure know that's where it all started. Not the Benz, right? But you're going to have somebody like me that cannot conducively contain to handle what I do handle on a daily basis wearing 10 people's jobs. Like, it's just not humanly possible. While everybody, in whatever mechanic that they're at in the company is reaping the fruits of your labor. And I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? Having to figure out how to take care of a kid because I'm a single mom, right? Not to mention not making enough money to live. Not making enough money to live, right? I mean, Nate went over the stats last night before his freaking YouTube got banned. Ridiculous. The average new homeowner buyer is 40 years old. 40 years old. The average home owner is 60, in their 60s. I know they're not going to put that in the stats, but that is truth. That is what the true economy is. That is the reality of this world, right? And so when you have so many people in this world not making enough money to live, but going to work and carrying responsibilities of 10 other people, there's going to be shortcomings in the operations. The success is not going to substantially stay the way that it is. For everyone to reap the fruits of everybody's labor that can't afford to live. It's just not. And again, I hope this video resonated. I hope you're following where I'm going, but I just, so often I see this and it's like, golly, man, what is it going to take for people to recognize that you don't need like a gazillion of a bazillion to be a happy person, to be a good person, right? Okay, cool. You want to have the power, you want to have the money, you want to have all that. That's cool. Have it. But do it smart. Do it strategically. Do it honorably. Do it wisely. And do it with the ability to convey messages that, I understand. Numbers are numbers and, reality is reality, right? But people are human. People are human. They have a heart. They have a heart. People are human and they have a heart, and words do mean something. The words that come out of your mouth mean something. And so when you are someone delivering whatever it is you're delivering, and you are putting out into the ether, into the existence, really rude, condescending words, but you want people to deliver success for you, think about it. Think about it. I'm just saying, think about it, right? Because, it's just like, golly, I respect people. I respect for people for wherever they're at in their walk, whatever they have, whatever they don't have, wherever they're at in title, whatever they carry, the president himself. I want to respect that man. I want to, right? So bad. But every day he's losing it from me based on how he's treating all of us on top of the victims. And it's like, respect is earned. It is earned, right? And it's like, it's sad to see that there's people in this world that want respect from you, but they don't want to give it. It's like, run that back again? How does that work? So you want me to respect you, but you don't want to give it. You don't want to look in that mirror, right? Because I'm always willing to look in the mirror. I'm always willing to look in the mirror. I'm always willing to rise to the occasion. Always. But are you willing to do the same? And that's what's a struggle to me. It's so often enough, I see so many people that aren't, and it's like, okay, cool. If you're not, that's fine. I'm cool with that too, right? But just, I don't know. It's just a very interesting world we live in right now. And I'm so blessed for the relationship that I carry with God, because literally saved my life. I